Hello, I'm Mike Penn. In this speech, the POW story, I share the highlights of my time spent as a prisoner of war in Hanoi, North Vietnam, as well as life lessons learned and how those lessons can be applied in business and everyday life. You will see how obstacles can be overcome through dedication, burning desire, the right attitude, and the most important factor, never, ever, ever give up. Fortunately, in America, we have the right to choices in virtually all endeavors of our life. With choices come responsibility, and with our actions comes more responsibility. The presentation will illustrate how our attitude is the primary ingredient to making successful choices and how our actions are directly related to our attitude. Good news is we can choose how we desire our attitude to function. Either good or bad, it's our choice. The difference between an argument and a discussion with our family or in business is our attitude. Imagine yourself ejecting from an A-7 Corsair jet fighter, upside down, on fire, at 500 miles per hour close to the ground. Unless you've been there, the next best comparison would be traveling 500 miles an hour in a convertible and then stand up. Bad things happen at that speed, and they did. But the good news being, the parachute worked, although it wasn't supposed to at that speed, without breaking my neck. Then imagine yourself in a parachute with bullets penetrating the chute every second and about 1,000 really mad people waiting for you once you hit the ground. As a prisoner of war, fears, depression, insecurities, and the loss of hope can be one's worst enemies until a choice is made to replace them with positive mental attitude, enthusiasm, belief, the desire for success in our mission, and a burning desire to return home with honor and integrity. Many of you might ask, how can you go through that? The truth of the matter is that once the decision is made to remain alive, really bad surroundings and treatment becomes acceptable. And combined with never, ever, ever give up, you make the decision to simply just do it. Communication in our families and business relationships is paramount. Even in a wartime prison complex, there were several quite unique communication systems invented that were utilized daily. The desire and conviction to communicate daily made horrid living conditions acceptable. Thought about treating communication in this regard in the business world? Once enthusiasm and burning desires are resurrected, all barriers and negativity to the obvious substandard conditions in treatment are defeated, and they're replaced by goals, dreams, service to fellow prisoners, a warrior spirit, and a mantra of can't lose and never, ever, ever give up. A sense of wellness is achieved by living each day to help and to serve each other versus what's going to happen to me. The details and profiles will be shown in detail in the presentation, along with incredible inspirational actions and events that put seemingly serious difficulties in our now daily life on a much lower priority scale. The lifestyle of a Navy fighter pilot living on board a U.S. Navy aircraft carrier is the brunt of many jokes. For example, one of the most prominent sayings is, well, the worst night on the beach is better than the best night on the ship. In reality, it's all relative to one's perspective. Consider our jobs today. Do we feel sorry for ourselves and criticize our superiors and leadership, complain about office conditions and surroundings? How about a change of attitude that enables us to lead, follow, or get out of the way? Allows us to serve others, to achieve personal gratification, and use our warrior spirit to make our company achieve unparalleled successes and surpass all goals. It's simply in the choices we make and the attitude that we choose to display and drive our thoughts and actions. I'm Mike Penn, And I look forward to working with you and your people in helping to inspire them to not take themselves too seriously, but take what they do very seriously. Use a servant's heart, a fun-loving attitude, and a warrior spirit to place your company on the list of where everyone wants to work. Thank you.